my I hit record, and then my cat came running down like a herd of horses. Brum, brum, brum. Good morning, friends, and this is Steve here. Um, this morning I'm in the garden room, looking out on the world, and the light keeps changing, so it keeps changing the light, and there's a value in the light that keeps changing. So I'm going to do things a little differently today. I'm going to do the Mayan calendar reading to start with, and then I'm going to do the healing field. And this is Thursday, July 17th. This is Thursdays are related to the heart chakra. And this is the 10th day of 10 days in a row of galactic activation portals, as recorded by Paco Vuitton, the prophet of the Mayan people from 603 to 683, were the years that he was alive in that incarnation. And so this is the 10th day of galactic activation portals, and it's a blue spectral eagle day. So we're going to just read about the spectral tone, which is tone 11. And I think this is going to explain why my day has been so difficult to get started. It just feels like I tried to do this, and this, and it's all disruptive. So that's, I'm going to see if I can move myself, and possibly you if you go along with me, from this state of disruptive energy into a state of maybe peaceful energy. We'll see. But the spectral tone is tone 11, and it's about dissolving, releasing, and liberating. And 11 represents the dynamic of dissonance, which is what it feels like. The energy feels dissonant today for me, accounting for randomness and non-stability. Tone 11 represents the power of creative dissolution, kind of the Tower card. Things just kind of coming apart. And dissonant structure. What can appear as destruction or chaos may actually be the necessary forces of liberation, evoking a release from rigid structure and format. And as we release that which no longer serves, we make way for new opportunities and understandings to emerge, setting us free from expectations or definite notions. Spectral energy breaks us out of routine. Sure doing that today. Releasing us into the spectrum of possibility, like a prism refracting white light, revealing its full spectrum of colors. Tone 11 provokes us to see aspects of our wholeness that may be yet undiscovered, guiding us to dissolve fixed concepts, fears, or habitual patterns that weigh us down. Spectral power declares, I invite breakthrough. I dissolve identity. I unsolidify. I release old models for new emerging models. I wield dissonance as a force of liberation. I redeem chaos as untamed order. I shed. I free limiting beliefs and constructs. no box, no separation, no boundaries. Uncontained, free form, receptive to this prismatic range of possibility. Spectral advises, let go. Let yourself be absorbed by life itself. Be flexible in yielding to the formless flow. Allow your focus to cover a vast range. Dissolve feelings of constrictions. Welcome spontaneity, seeming disruptions, and unexpected detours. Release allegiance to limitations. Reliance upon format. This is the way we always do it. Or fixation upon control. Undo. Break down. Mix it up. Allow energy to travel as it needs. Disperse into formless existence. In the chaos it creates, dissonance can shake up static energy and allow transformation to occur if one can stay fluid when encountering its energy. Life at times just may appear chaotic. And so it's a blue spectral eagle day. So blue eagle, spectral is the 11th lunar tone. Eagle is the expanded vision. So the blue eagle, blue is about the west, it's about transformation. This is the 10th of 10 days of galactic activation portals. Big shifts today, big energies coming in. We're going to bring them in. Those of you who choose to participate, we're going to be bringing in these new energies. Blue eagle is about the crown chakra, and the crown chakra relates to that golden light coming in. The soul healing light. Blue eagle is about creating, having vision, and working with the mind. Hazrat Inayat Khan said, "The journey towards perfection means rising above limitations, rising so high that not the horizon of one country or one continent only is seen, but that of the whole world. The higher we rise, the wider becomes the horizon of our view." Blue eagle represents higher collective mind. I connect myself to the one, the higher collective mind. It represents our visionary creativity and planetary consciousness. Often shown, blue eagle is often shown with a globe in its eye. Eagle holds an expansive scope, a grand planetary perspective. Seeing with a broad and objective view, we travel beyond our limited or narrow perceptions of ourselves, our lives, and our world. How many times was some person on some plane going to some island? elevating our consciousness to meet with the planet mind. We can discover what our unique personal contributions are to assist the positive transformation of our shared reality. All who choose to attune to the planetary mind help inspire our collective consciousness to honor and serve the evolution, our living planet, and global society. Blue Eagle directs, voyage into the vast creative landscape of your soul. That's what it says, is right here. Discover unlimited clear seeing, fertile imagination, and groundbreaking ideas. Vision is a gift. Portray and reveal so others may also see. Bring your perspective from the highest, most all-encompassing viewpoint possible. Access the visionary within, seeing and believing in that which has not yet manifest. Give flight to your sacred vision. Okay. If you want to participate in the healing field today, just state these words out loud. It just makes it easier and helps you to feel more connected. I ground myself. No, we're not going to start with that. I connect to my deep self. I connect to my higher self. I connect to my highest self. Now I ground myself into the healing center of the earth. And I open myself to the healing power of the One. I let go of anything no longer useful to me now. And if you wish, you can state out loud, I choose to work with the seventh dimensional beings, the Hathors. Or I choose to work with the Hathors. I ask, and this is, I can just say this part, you can say it if you want, but I can just say this part. I ask the higher self to take us through the portal of time to the event that would be of the highest good to release and integrate at this time. And I invite all souls to return to the event, to release and integrate the energy of the event for themselves. And I ask that we all be placed in a field of protection while we do this work. And upon arrival at the event, I ask the higher self to assist us to release and integrate all energies of the event, gently and easily, fully and completely, on all levels and through all space and time. Okay, the field is set up. Now today I'm going to do something a little differently. I'm going to take us through a meditation. So we're at this event on a soul level. As the soul begins to release and integrate the unresolved energies of that event, we may begin to feel that in our bodies, in our emotions, in our mental constructs, visions, whatever. But basically, our soul is doing some work and we're holding a space for it. So I'm just going to do a meditation while this work is being done, just to help you notice what's going on inside yourself. So open-eyed or closed eye, whatever you feel like doing. I'm going to be closing my eyes. And together we're just going to notice what is. One thing you can begin to do as you begin to allow your consciousness to go down inside your body. First notice where in your body you're drawn to go. And as you head in that direction, notice if you're being drawn to go to a place of peace or a place of concern. And maybe by saying that, you may notice inside yourself where peace is drawing you, and you may notice where concern is drawing you. And peace and concern may be residing right next to each other in the body. And throughout this meditation, feel free to use your breath as a means of regulating your nerve system. Because our nerve system, if it's focusing on world events and what's happening in the world, there may be fight or flight, fawn or freeze. There may be anger, irritation energies. There may be the energies of grief and or loss. It's not that it's useful to bury what we're feeling, whether it be fear or anger or grief. It's that we want to be aware of these things in a more regulated nerve system so that we can digest these energies and turn them into soil or compost for what we're going to be growing next. So one way to do regulatory breathing is to breathe in, the out-breath be twice as long as the in-breath. So I'm going to give an example of pace. Breathing in, 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So just allow yourself to count your breaths a few times so you feel the rhythm of breathing in, breathing out. We're just going to focus on our breath and notice our nerve system, noticing that I don't call it a nervous system because that could be seen as a hypnotic program. Oh, your nervous system. Is it nervous? Whereas a nerve system is just a regulatory system. It's neither nervous or not nervous. It can be nervous or it can be not nervous. It can be calm. And as we work with our breath, we may feel many different things, one of which is calm or peace, which is oftentimes related to our deep self. while you continue to breathe and regulate your nerve system, notice where you feel calm in the body. Is there a location in the body that feels comfortable, possibly warm, where you feel more presence, possibly more relaxation? Where is that place in you? Notice that place of possibly calm, peaceful relaxation. And if that's not what you're feeling, accept what you are feeling. This process is about accepting what is. Not in this process, we're not trying to change how we feel. We're learning to recognize how we feel. And from this place that you may have found of peace, you can just look in the body and see if there's a place that feels contracted. It may be a bit energized. Might be the solar plexus, might be the chest, might be the throat, might be you find yourself in your head. Wherever you find that place of a bit of contraction, just accept it. It isn't about changing it, it's about accepting where you're at right now. And by accepting where you're at, that does tend to lead to feeling more relaxed. Because when we're more accepting, we're more relaxed. And just notice in those places that you felt some contraction. Might have been someplace else, but it might have been the solar plexus, might have been the chest, might have been the throat, might have been the head. But in that place that you may have found contraction, notice if there's emotion within that contraction. And you can name that emotion if you want to, or you can just notice that it's energy in motion. It's emotion. And it's either energy that was stuck and is trying to move, or it's energy that's just vibrating because you're trying to hold it from moving. And if you want, you can just give yourself a bit more space for the energy that may be attempting to move. Yeah, and if you want, just keep increasing that space until you feel like you have all the space that you need. And that may be very large amount of space. And check if that allows you to be more aware of what is in a larger perspective. Notice your solar plexus, your chest, your throat, your head, or some other place that felt contracted, and notice how it feels now. And maybe notice the area at the top of your head, and notice how there's a desire there for that crown chakra to open up to the all that is, the one mind, the one consciousness. Notice how you feel as you allow that to open up. Notice if you feel tighter or more relaxed or something else. And just accept what you notice, because every time you accept what your body shows you, what your emotional body shows you, what your mental body shows you, what your soul or spirit body shows you, every time you accept what you're shown, you become more attuned with what's working out, what's opening up, which is bringing more space for you. And while we have been meditating, the event that we went back to has cleared. And so I'm going to say these words to complete the field. And if you feel like you still want to keep working with things, just hit the pause button and just stay in your own space and do your own work. And if you feel complete with the work that we've gone back to do, then you can just continue to listen to these words. I ask the higher self to assist all the souls that return to the event to combine with that part of their soul that had remained at the event and bring that combined soul back in the body in present time with all of its wisdom, power, and clarity, its compassion, curiosity, and kindness, and with love and joy and peace, we ground ourselves into the healing center of the earth and open up the portal for the delivery of the new energies into the earth at this time. And I ask the higher self and the interdimensional being and our soul group to assist us all to bring these new energies in now. And I ask that they be activated. And I let the universe and beyond know that this has been done and that it's good. It's a pleasure to be here and serving in this way. I had to use my thumbprint to get back on my computer. I was hoping that the video hadn't stopped. But if it had, we would make another. Okay. So that's it for the Mayan calendar reading and the healing field for the day. And may it serve you right. May it serve you well. May it serve your world in ways that help us begin to understand what's in the highest good when we're aligned. Body, mind, emotions, spirit, aligned in purpose, moment to moment, from this now to the next now to the next now. Okay, peace. We deserve it. All women.